At first, no one paid much attention to the coming disaster, until the shocking realization hit. The last benefit provided by the government was a colorless, odorless poison meant to offer a peaceful death. Tomorrow would be the end of the world, as a storm of toxic gas was poised to sweep across the globe. On this final Christmas Eve, several families kept a tradition, gathering to spend what would be their last night together. In a seemingly warm and cozy atmosphere, they savored the feast, shared laughter, and traded stories from their lives. Though fear quietly churned inside, everyone listened intently to one another, careful not to let any trace of panic spoil the fragile sense of ease. Behind the cheerful toasts and polite conversation, however, lay a strained effort to stay calm, a collective pretense to escape the unbearable truth. Sitting quietly among them, a young boy seemed to see right through the adults' forced composure. Unable to hold back, he voiced what everyone was avoiding, shattering the illusion and pulling everyone back to harsh reality. Seeing the children's spirits sink, the adults quickly reassured them. None of this was their fault, nor was it something they could have chosen. The poisonous gas outside wasn't to be feared, they explained. If they took the pills in time, they would simply fall asleep without any pain, and their parents, who loved them deeply, would stay right by their side until the end. Comforted by the adults' gentle tones, the children's faces softened into relieved smiles. Though the reality was brutal, no one wanted to let sorrow take over the night. They lit fireworks and lost themselves in what had always been the most important holiday of the year. Watching the sparks bloom freely in the sky, everyone smiled. Quiet, knowing look exchanged between them. Even if tomorrow meant the end, tonight they would capture one last glimpse of beauty in the world. For a while, all worries were set aside. Later, they gathered around the fireplace, flipping through old photo albums and reminiscing. As the drinks flowed, hearts began to open. Long-buried secrets were confessed, startling revelations tumbled out, and tangled feelings of love and resentment were unexpectedly laid bare. Yet, surprisingly, the mood didn't turn awkward with the outbursts and confessions. Instead, a rare sense of forgiveness and release settled over them. They stood up, embraced tightly, apologized, comforted one another, and expressed regrets they had carried for too long. On this last night before death, human kindness became their greatest comfort. If there was any grace left in life, it was this chance to bid a solemn, heartfelt farewell to those they held dear.